Ms. Bennett, it shows here that you're suing for $69,000 in damages.
Today on work-related verdicts, we are looking at a case of a model that is suing a mechanic for $69,000 for damages. And she's not telling the whole truth at the beginning of the court. Let's find out what Judge Porter unraveled and how this case ends, because the mechanic is also suing her for the countersuit of $35,000. Let's see what's happened on this case.
Ms. Bennett, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very good, sir.
Let me ask you a question, ma'am. Do you have some type of medical issue with your eyes?
I do not, sir. It's so bright in here. Do you want me to take off my sunglasses?
I would greatly appreciate that.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Now, Ms. Bennett, let me start with Mr. Carter here. Mr. Carter, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Bennett, it shows here that you're suing for $69,000 in damages. And I also show here that you have a countersuit for $3,500.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Bennett, tell me what's going on. Now, before we start, again, I apologize. I do have all the documentation that both of you submitted to this court. So, ma'am, please.
So, yeah, a couple months ago, I took my car to the workshop of this gentleman over here. And what happened is I just wanted a tire and oil change. What happened is I come back to get my car and the car makes weird noises. The brakes squeak. I don't know, like my car was in a complete disastrous situation.
Okay.
I was furious because I had to take the car back. I had to lose for my job.
I'm just curious, what do you do for a living, ma'am?
I'm a model, sir.
Okay.
I missed a couple of very important shows and shoots because of this gentleman. Because I didn't have transportation in the car.
How many days did you miss?
I missed maybe 2 weeks because I had no car. And my car was in another shop. So I had to take the car to another shop. Then I had to pay more money. So yeah, it was a complete disaster. And I'm in total emotional distress.
Okay. All right. So you took your car to another location. Did they fix these problems that you said that happened?
Yeah, they told me that the gentleman misdiagnosed the mechanical issue, failure, so something like that. So yeah, then they charged me a lot of money to fix that issue and the issue that was caused by the garage of this gentleman here. So
okay, here it does say that you requested a oil change and a tire rotation.
Yeah.
And
also, they scratched my very expensive rims. I have my car completely remodeled, so I put expensive rims on there.
Okay.
And they're scratched. This is a $3,000 rim. You know, I'm so furious.
I'm sorry, $3,000 per rim or for all four?
Pro rim. I have special rims. I know. That's why I'm so angry. They scratched it and they didn't even take responsibility for it. I came back and they were acting like it's nothing. This is a big deal for me. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Carter, sir, you've heard what she had to say.
Yes, sir.
And it says that there were other issues with the motor vehicle. Did you find any issues when you were performing your service?
Yes, we did find pre-existing issues with her vehicle.
Such as?
Well, her brakes were shoddy. The rims were already scratched. And there were other issues with the engine. So I alerted Miss Bennett of the issue, and I told her that we could fix it, but she didn't want us to do that. So
okay, now here's my question. When she came in and she asked for the service,
yes,
of the oil change and the tire rotation, did you provide her with a pre-work order?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Did you sign that pre-work order?
Yeah, I signed it, but...
Okay, now, so we're on the same page. You came for oil change, tire rotation.
Yeah.
You gave her the pre-work order. It was signed. So that
Yes.
work was supposed to be done. Did you complete those two options?
Yes, we completed the oil change and the tire rotation, but we also do checkup on the vehicle for any problems with the with the vehicle. So when we found these issues, I alerted Ms. Bennett about the issues, and I asked her if she wanted us to work on them. That of course would have cost more, and she said no. So we completed the work that was already agreed upon.
Nice.
Okay. Did he advise you of those issues, ma'am?
Well, he mentioned something, but like he didn't say it's that urgent. You know, I asked, can I keep driving? And like,
Wait a minute. No. What I'm asking you is so the tire, just so we're clear, the oil change and the tire rotation, that part was completed to your satisfaction, correct?
yes. But when
Okay.
I got my car back,
But when you got before we get to that, but when we got to the part where he says, oh, by the way, we found blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. And you said to that,
I said, is it something urgent or can it wait? Can I still drive until something, happens? And he said, well, for now it's not urgent, but it could have problems in the future. But I mean, I just picked the car up and then it had problems, miraculously.
does that sound accurate to you, sir?
Yes, I told her that right now the vehicle is running, but you don't know what might happen, as soon as you take it out. I told her that it would be better to get it done now rather than later, but it wasn't that urgent.
Okay. Ma'am, let me ask you a question. Why didn't you have those services done at that time? If he told you, yeah, we found this problem, why didn't you just say, okay, you know what, since the car's already there, handle that?
Because he didn't seem worried about it that much. And he said it's not an issue.
No.
Actually, I was actually scared that it might cost too much. And in this moment, I just couldn't financially support it. So I was worried that I might not be able to afford this. So I thought I can just wait until I have a few other jobs and then I can come back and get to it. If it becomes urgent.
Okay. Additional issues that you found, how much would that have cost, give or take?
Well,
And I'm asking labor, parts, if you can remember off the top of your head, the other issues, how much would that have cost?
it would have cost an extra $2,000, $2,500.
$2,000. Let's say, for argument's sake, it was $3,000.
Yes.
Let's say it would have cost an additional $3,000 in addition to what you came in here for. You, according to your testimony, have a rim on your car that costs $3,000.
Yeah.
The work he's saying, the additional work he's saying costs $3,000. $3,000 doesn't sound like it's a real issue for you.
Yeah, well, that was the past, in that past when I was crazy with money and not thinking smart about my future. I used to spend a lot of money on nonsense.
So now
like
you're
rims.
more financially
Aware,
responsible.
alert, yeah. And that's why I was trying to save up on the car and don't put like all my money. Cause you know what? I'm new to this country. And honestly, I had experiences with garages always quoting you more just to get more money from you.
Okay.
And I just feared that he just wanted to do something that's not really necessary in order to make more money. And I didn't think that it was that urgent, which is why I asked,
Okay, I understand, and that's a good point. But here's the thing. Did you take your car to another mechanic or another garage to
In the
get work
past,
done?
I have.
How much? No. After you left him and you said, oh my gosh, my car has other issues, you eventually took your car somewhere else.
First, I went back and complained.
No. What I'm getting at is when you took your car to another location to get worked on, you did that, correct?
Yeah, after.
How much did that cost you?
It cost her $2,500.